Imagine a vast desert landscape, a land of scorching sun and endless sand dunes. This was Arabia in the 6th century CE, a region divided into tribes and clans, where life revolved around trade, family, and the harsh realities of survival. In the heart of this unforgiving land lay Makkah, a bustling trading center and home to the Kaaba, a sacred shrine revered by the Arab tribes. Life in Makkah was as diverse as the caravans that traversed its dusty paths. Merchants bartered for goods, storytellers captivated audiences with tales of adventure, and pilgrims from far and wide journeyed to pay homage to their gods. It was into this world, a world on the cusp of change, that Muhammad was born in the year 570 CE. At the heart of Makkah stood the Kaaba, a cube-shaped structure draped in black cloth, a beacon of spirituality in a land often consumed by worldly pursuits. The Kaaba was believed to be built by Abraham and his son Ishmael, making it a sacred site for various tribes, each with their own deities and rituals. People would journey for months, their belongings strapped to camels, to reach this holy place. They would circle the Kaaba, offering prayers and sacrifices, seeking blessings and guidance from the divine. However, despite the sanctity of the Kaaba, Makkah in those days was far from peaceful. Tribal rivalries and feuds were common, and the gap between the wealthy and the poor was vast, creating simmering tensions beneath the surface of daily life. Muhammad's early life was marked by hardship. Orphaned at a young age, he experienced firsthand the vulnerability of those left behind in a society that often valued strength and prosperity. Despite these challenges, he grew into a respected young man, known for his honesty, integrity, and contemplative nature. He worked as a shepherd, tending flocks in the quiet solitude of the desert, a profession that fostered in him a deep connection with nature and a profound sense of introspection. As he matured, Muhammad transitioned into the world of trade, working for Khadija, a successful businesswoman known for her intelligence and compassion. This experience honed his skills in negotiation and diplomacy, traits that would prove invaluable in the years to come. As Muhammad entered his 40s, he began to seek solace and answers to life's deeper questions in the solitude of the mountains surrounding Makkah. It was during one such retreat, in the month of Ramadan, that he received his first revelation. In a cave on Mount Hira, while deep in meditation, the angel Gabriel appeared before him, commanding him to recite. Overwhelmed by the encounter, Muhammad initially struggled to comprehend the magnitude of what was transpiring. The angel Gabriel reassured him, revealing that he was chosen by God to deliver his message to humanity. This profound experience, known as the Night of Power, marked the beginning of Muhammad's prophetic mission and the birth of Islam. Following the revelation, Muhammad began sharing the message of Islam, a message centered on the belief in one God, Allah, and the importance of compassion, justice, and submission to His will. His teachings resonated deeply with those disillusioned by the social injustices and spiritual emptiness prevalent in Makkah. Among his early followers were his beloved wife Khadija, who offered unwavering support, and his loyal friend Abu Bakr, who played a pivotal role in spreading the message of Islam. However, not everyone welcomed Muhammad's message. The ruling elite of Makkah, threatened by the potential disruption to their power and the established social order, met his teachings with fierce opposition. As the persecution intensified, posing a serious threat to the safety of Muhammad and his followers, God revealed to him the plan for a hijra, a migration to the city of Yathrib, later known as Medina. This journey, undertaken in 622 CE, was not merely a physical relocation, but a pivotal moment in Islamic history, marking the beginning of the Islamic lunar calendar and the foundation of the first Muslim community. Under the cover of night, facing the unknown, Muhammad and his followers embarked on this perilous journey, leaving behind their homes, their possessions, and their former lives. Upon arriving in Yathrib, Muhammad and his followers were greeted with open arms. The people of Yathrib, weary of internal conflicts, saw in Muhammad a leader capable of uniting their diverse community. In Medina, Muhammad laid the foundations of a society based on the principles of Islam, establishing rules for governance, social interaction, and economic justice. He emphasized the importance of community, compassion, and the equality of all believers, regardless of their tribal affiliations. Despite facing numerous challenges and conflicts, including battles against hostile tribes, Muhammad never wavered from his message of peace and submission to God's will. In 630 CE, after years of exile, Muhammad and his followers returned to Makkah, not as conquerors seeking revenge, but as pilgrims seeking reconciliation. The once hostile city opened its gates to Muhammad, acknowledging the truth of Islam and the power of forgiveness.